Morning, good morning. There we are. Let me get the chap. I'm feeling a bit better today. Still not 100%, but I'm feeling better. My daughter came down yesterday, which was lovely. Sophie, she came down yesterday. And we watched the Chris Pratt movie, The Tomorrow War. We watched that, which was good. Anything with Chris Pratt and it's good, let's face it. Sound down, Linda. The sound down. There. Pretend you know what you're doing. Pretend you know. Oh, there we are. Good morning, everyone. Anyway, good morning. I've not done my hair, so it's in pigtails. I've just left it. Just left it this morning. Fix that there. That's better. Yeah, so we watched. Do you know what she done? She bought me lovely body spray as well. So she did. So I've put one of them in my gym bag. And I sprayed it on myself when I came out the shower this morning after my swim. I done my 100 lengths. The pool was crowded this morning. There's Miss Sky. Good morning, Sky. I'm feeling better, Sky. Not 100%, but I would just need to take a day at a time here. My mum, I was talking to my mum and that's what she says. Just take a day at a time. So that's what I'm going to need to just do. And it's like it's like the change of life shenanigans. I'm in my own head too much at times. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I just feel as if I'm a terrible person and I've been a rubbish mum and look at you and look, you've no boobs. Oh, this all goes through my head sometimes. You know, you're not even a full woman. I get tormented with my thoughts at times. But this is the price I pay for having a good imagination, you see. See, with a good imagination, it can be wonderful at times, and then it can be a nightmare as well. So, oh, I got my my lights. Wait a minute, till I show you my lights. Look, I got my green lights. Look, there's lights there. Look at the place. Yeah, take this out. Look, and I've got my green lights there as well. So the place is all spooky, spooky, spooky. Look. Ooh. There we are. Yes, guys, see it is. I'm in my own head too much. It's a change of life. Carry on. Celia, good morning to you, my lovely Celia. Good morning, good morning. Yes, but I'm sorry about crying yesterday as well. I can't help it. The tears just come out sometimes. I don't want to make you feel bad. Do you know what I mean? That would make me feel worse. Like, see, I've got skeletons and all that. The place is beautiful. And listen, see when the Halloween stuff comes down, you know what happens then? The tree goes up. I don't care if it's November the 1st. That doesn't bother me. I'll have my tree up all November. And then, listen, it comes down on Boxing Day. I like my tree down on Boxing Day or the day after. So it's all nice and tidy for New Year. I like that. Thank you, Miss Sky. And I'm here for yous as well. That's, if yous need me, my goodness, I'm always here for yous. And it was good having Sophie I told her she was going to be scared of that film. I says, look, Hen, I had to pause it 3 times. 3 or 4 times I had to pause that film. Not while it was like a close-up of Chris Pratt. Or was it? Maybe I paused it, but a right close-up of Chris Pratt. He did have his top off 1 minute and Sophie went, oh, I'm on my... And I went, I told you, Hen, didn't I? I told you. I said, that man would look good in even just a bin bag. You know what I mean? It would. I'd buy that bin bag if he wore it. Anyway, look, there I'm all getting all hot and bothered now thinking of Chris Pratt. Oh. So I had a wee laugh up the swimming. Listen, see, up my swimming, right? Nobody knows that I'm a YouTuber, right? I've been going up the swimming now. I've been a member for 3 years, 3 or 4 years I've been a member, right? Must be 3 years. And nobody knows about my channel until this morning. One of my wee friends, her daughter, where is it? Her daughter made this magazine. And she gave us it in the changing room. And I said, do you know what I'm going to... And it's all about beautiful things about houses and stuff like that, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to do a page turning video with it. So I says to her, I've not told you before. It says, but I kind of go on YouTube and do videos and stuff. I said, so I'm going to do a video with your daughter's magazine. So they're going to be on now. They're going to be on my. Oh, Sky, there's a bug going about, Sky. You seen the state of me last week, and Amanda's feeling a bit fluey, she said. So it's going about here as well, Sky, because we were talking about that in the changing room. There's a lot of people who've got this kind of stomach bug. I think it's a change in the season. That's what I'm thinking. But listen, see if I never had the COVID test, I'd have swore blind that I had COVID. But they were all negative, every one of them. And I felt terrible. Well, you seen the state of me, I was terrible. Wait, you see my bruise today? Look at the colours here. Look at the colours of these bruises. Somebody's going to think I've had a doing. Somebody up the swim's going to go, look, that lassie's had a doing there. But I've not. It was a table, I swear. Anyway. I was quite busy. I was having to swim round folk. I actually got a mouth full of water off someone splashed. But you can't tell someone in a pool, don't be splashing. It's a pool. Come into the pool, but don't be splashing in the pool, please. I wouldn't do that anyway. So, my daughter's going to come up with me tomorrow. Hopefully she'll come up with me tomorrow. And she can have a wee jacuzzi and sauna and steam room and all that while I'm doing my 100 lengths. Because I still do that. I've got to do it. And it's good for my mental health as well, my swimming. But the good wee talk, and my wee friend up the swimming, she's going to subscribe to my channel. And I'm like, oh no, I'm a bit embarrassed now. I'm a wee bit embarrassed. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, oh God, she's going to... See, up the swimming, I'm quite mellow. I'm quite mellow. I'm quite shy and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I go up the swimming to do my swimming and then go home. But my wee friend's going to see how crazy I am. I'll be like around the I'll be walking in the changing room, my head down like that. Oh, good morning. Do you know what Sophie was saying yesterday? And I think it's a great idea. She says, what about next year, me going to the Isle of Bute with my kids? Goldust, good morning to you. And the Isle of Bute is my most favourite place in Scotland. I love the Isle of Bute. So I think we might do that next year. That'll be wonderful if we could do that next year. Just even for an overnight stay or something and a wee bed and breakfast. Because we can get the train. We can get the train for Cumbernauld to Glasgow and then a train for Glasgow to Wemyss Bay. And then you get a big boat from Wemyss Bay over to the Isle of Bute. So I'm thinking I might do that. That'd be wonderful. And you are coming with me, of course. You'll be coming with us. You'll be coming with... Maybe Mrs. Doubtwater will go. Remember I took Mrs. Doubtwater to Croatia? Here, that would have been a first for them when they were searching my bag. An old lady kit. Oh, here, we need to search her. She's got an old lady kit. What's the old lady kit for? Is for videos. They'd be thinking stuff. They'd be thinking she's on the hop, isn't she? Dressed as a wee granny. Poppy! Poppy's a tramp today, guys. Poppy is a tramp. She won't leave Mr. Mikey alone. Poppy, stop being a tramp. It's terrible. She's feeling frisky as hell, so she is. She won't leave Mikey alone. She's the instigator of the naughtiness. Leave him alone, for God's sake, Poppy. That's your brother. Sky, I know they might think I was a spy or something, dressing up as an old lady. I never got questions about it, so that was good. For Art, good morning, lovely For Art, good morning. Poppy, leave him alone. I'm telling you guys, it's this trampy carry-on that she's doing. Stop it. Don't be coming up and kissing my face now after what she was doing there. Mums don't want to see that kind of thing. Anyway. So it's a beautiful day. I'll show you out my window. It's a beautiful day. I took a wee picture of the sky this morning and put it in my Facebook. It was lovely. You can see a skull over there on the telly. Just a random skull. Oh, my dad was in as well yesterday. I seen my dad, so I was crying, cuddling my dad, crying. I need to just take every day a wee bit better, a wee bit better, a wee bit better. That's what I need to do. And stay off Facebook, do you know what I mean? Because Facebook's triggering the hell out of me at times. You know, some people on Facebook are like, my life's absolutely perfect. Look at my perfect life. Look at me. My life is perfect. And I'm sitting here like, what Matt, look at this. Look at this. But Sophie said as well, people don't go on Facebook really and tell their true life. It's all like a front, and oh, look at the wonderful life we've got here. We've got a fabulous life. It's 4 a.m. for art. It's 10 o'clock in the morning here. I've been for my swim and everything. So I'm going to have to stay off Facebook, I think, because it's triggering. Or unfollow certain people because it's triggering me. Still be friends, but unfollow because I can't, because it makes me feel as if my life's absolute crap at times. And I've got a low self-esteem anyway. So I'm going to need to do things like that for my mental health. So anyway, I hope you look. It's Tuesday, and it's a beautiful autumn morning. So it is. Do you know it's a kind of autumn morning that you could just walk about just up and down the street. Yes, for art, I'm going to have to do that. Unfollow certain people. Sky, my beautiful Sky. I know. See, this is it. This is people go on Facebook and they put, look at my perfect life. Look at me. Look where I can go. I can go all these lovely places and stuff like that. My life's absolutely perfect, and I'm sitting here feeling like absolute crap. Do you know what I mean? Myself. But it's behind the Facebook. They're not as happy as what they make out to be. So I'm going to need to unfollow Mitch. And I'm a nosy person too, so I'm going to just need to stick to my guns and just unfollow people. And it's not any of yous, by the way. It's not any of yous. I'll just say that. It's not any of yous. Do you know what I mean though? When you're feeling like rubbish anyway. And then you read all that and you're like, God, my life sucks. That's what I felt like. I was like, my life just absolutely sucks. Look at me. Look at the state of me. That's what I was like. Look at you. You're horrible. That's what you're, a horrible person. So I'd rather not feel like that. So that's what I'm going to do. For God's sake, I knew they're eating their paws. These dogs, honest to God. They keep... Look, I love my babies. I absolutely love my babies, so I do. So my place is nice and spooky. I've got my lights on. And I'm going to... I don't know what I'm going to watch today. I'm actually getting skin hang. See, I'm losing weight all the time. Yes, for art. See, I can't stand that either. That's the only thing that they post on Facebook is how great everything is, how great their life is. Look at my great life, and I'm sitting here like this. Good for you and your great life. Do you know what I mean? My life's up and down at the moment. It's all hormone stuff as well. I know, Sky. That's what I'm saying. Look, stay with me. I keep it real. I show you the bad days, and I show you the good days, and I show you the crazy days, and the table situation. A lot of people would not have said about the table, but I told you. Well, I'm always here for you as well. I mean, I might not have the best advice, but I can listen to you if you need to talk to me. For God's, they're eating their paws over there. I swear, what the hell are you up to? Oh my goodness. So I don't know what I'm going to watch today. I've got oh, do you know who I'm going to watch next? Aussie Man Reviews. I love Aussie Man Reviews. He's excellent. He makes me laugh. Yeah, I know, Gold Dust. It's I know, but they always show you the best things. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, oh, it's just certain people. It's not as I say. It's none of yous. It's like personal. thing. Personal thing that I'm going through, so it's not used. But it just makes me feel like I'm a rubbish parent and all that, do you know what I mean? Sophie, when she was up yesterday, she was loving me and kissing me and cuddling me and going, Mum, you're the best mum, and she made me feel better yesterday, so I enjoyed that. And we'll enjoy going up to swimming tomorrow. So we'll enjoy going up. As I say, it was quite crowded this morning. I don't know what's going on. Is it still a holiday there now? I know there was a September weekend. Is that what it was? Because it was quite crowded, so it was. Mm. I know, Farrar. I'm going to do it. I'm going to unfollow because it's not good for my mental health when I'm struggling anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm struggling anyway, especially when you think that it's the posts are aimed at you. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they're not aimed at me at all, but it feels. There was no hairballs. Push Oscar, push Pucho Waska. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I'm not very good at reading or anything like that, or spelling. I'm a terrible person at that. But yeah, there was no hairballs, thank God, this morning. That was terrible. The worst was the gusset thing, that you know, the slip that's on swimming costumes. That must have been on somebody's costume and they didn't know when they were in the pool. And they've just pulled it off their swimming costume and let it just float about. It could have been in your mouth, that. That'd have been, that, oh. Mm. Pooch, thank you, Pooch. Thank you very much. That's lovely. Thank you very much. As I say, I'm terrible at reading. And I don't kid on. I'm a terrible reader, terrible speaker. I wasn't good at school. I was not good at school because I spent a lot of my time in hospitals, unfortunately, when I was a child. So when I came out of hospital, the class had moved on and the teacher wouldn't spend time bringing me up to scratch. And anyway, I was too busy looking out the window at squirrels and stuff like that, dogs mating, things like that out the window, pigeons. That's what I was doing. Yeah. There's my Ralph. Good morning, Ralph. No, it's not here yet, Ralph. It's not here yet. Ralph sent me a Halloween card. Ralph, wait till you see my Play Store, right? I've not got my... You gave me that, Ralph. Can you remember that lantern? You gave me that. And the wee cough... Oh, wait a minute, to see if I can brighten this up a bit. There. See the wee coffin thing next to it? You gave me that also. And look at all my place, look. Ooh, spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Goldust, it's dyslexia, definitely, because I didn't know that I had it. Do you know when I knew I had it? I went to bingo with my friends one time, right? And it wasn't just words. I get mixed up, they're like jumbled. It's numbers as well. So I would see the number 26 and think it said 62. Do you know? And that's I didn't know that I had that until I played a game of bingo. And the numbers were all jumbled. And my friends are going, you had a full house there. I slept through it. Oh yes, for art, beautiful, beautiful. Ah, thank you, Push. It's just I just like it the way I like it. I don't. I just like to do my own thing. Basically, I like to. And see, look, see when the Halloween stuff come down, I swear the Christmas stuff are going up. 1st of November or not. Yes, my pumpkin nutcracker. Where's my pumpkin nutcracker? Where did I put? There he's up there. Ah, there he's there. There he's there, the pumpkin nutcracker. You gave me him too. And then, of course, my lovely plate. That's all up there. See, I don't throw things out. I keep them. They're sentimental to me. So, yeah. So the place is lovely and spooky, spooky. I'll need to get contact with Laura. God, the dogs are choking and everything in this house today because we're going to do a Halloween shop roleplay. I'll need to have black nails. Well, oh, I could have black and orange. Couldn't I have black and orange nails? That would be quite cute. Ooh. You know what I seen on the Disney site? Jasmine, good morning to you in beautiful Germany. Good morning. If you go to the Disney store, they're selling capes that are like Hocus Pocus, the witches in Hocus Pocus. They're capes and like a hair thing. So that £30 no, £30, but they look good. They look good. I missed the jackpot, gold dust. I was like, I was all over the place. The card, the numbers were all jumbled, and it's the first time I've realised that it's not only words that I've got a problem with, it's numbers as well. They jumble up. I can swear that something says 21 and it'll be 12. No, see, I'll be like, it was number 12. No, it wasn't. It's 12 and it'll be 21. It's weird. Ah, for art. Ralph, you have a lovely dream. Sweet dreams to you as well, my lovely Ralph. Yeah, and I've got my wee thing on the table, my wee spooky cloth, look. Ooh, spooky cloth. Spooky, spooky. Ah. Look, you think this, look, wait to listen, see, next year I'm going to have a child in here at Halloween. I'm going to have a wee pumpkin, a wee cute cuddly pumpkin I'm going to get my pumpkin outfit for Halloween. Oh, it'll be chubby. See by October next year, the baby will be nice and chunky. I like that. Nice and chunky, lots of fat on them. Wee fat chubby cheeks and stuff like that. Oh, and they're wee chubby. Oh my goodness, I'm going to love it. I'm going to love that so much. Can't wait. And Manda's getting bigger and bigger and bigger all the time. I'm like, that's good. You're doing a good job growing that baby for Granny. Grow that child for me. Somebody had said to her in work, oh, well, Amanda, that's it. You won't be able to go nights out and stuff like that. And she said, no, my mum's going to be doing it all. He's due in February. His due date is the 2nd of the 2nd, 22. All the twos. I hope he goes. I hope that's the day he's born. 2222. That would be awesome. And my birthday's a 2 as well. So there you are. We're all the twos. We're all the 2 little ducks and more. We're lots of ducks. Lots of ducks. So that'll be nice. I can't wait for that. And she's doing really good. She's not feeling too well today though. I'm worried about that. Oh my goodness, in January for art. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Sophie was born in January. She was born in, and it's always been a shame because see by January you're absolutely skint for Christmas. Do you know what I mean? So we always had to get her birthday present as we get the Christmas presents because we knew we'd be absolutely skint. No, but she's thinking about a name, but she's not settled on a name, and it would be a secret until I'm allowed to say. I'm not allowed to say anything anymore. It's funny that see as you get older, your the children that you're bringing up become your parents. You know what I mean? They're the ones saying me behave yourself, mother, and you know what stuff like that. I'm like, God, you've turned into my parents. Oh, Christmas Day. One of my friends at school, her birthday was on Christmas Day. And I always said to her, is that no? Tell her what she went, no, I just get double the presents. But I don't know, I think that because she would want, but saying that it's a special birthday, isn't it? And then another friends of mine that I used to stay next to, they were twins. And they were born on January the 1st. So every hug me knee, when the bells went, it was happy birthday and happy new year. Thank you, Stella. Thank you so much. I know. See, I had to keep it real with you when I come on. I can't pretend. I'm not that good. And see if I'm feeling bad. That's it. I just cry. Look, I cry at adverts and stuff like that. I could cry. See if I dropped a bit of toast in the ground, I might cry. Oh, November. See, mine's is this early December, my birthday. But I love my birthday because the Christmas tree's always up when it's my birthday. So I love that. It's like a wee bonus for me. And my wee, well, listen, you should be in the wee groups in Facebook, the Christmas ones. Oh, see, some of the people's decorations are amazing. And they've got their trees up they've got their trees up. But I also like Halloween, so I'll have my Halloween stuff up first. There's Poppy going to dig. No, she's not going to dig. I love Christmas as well. And it's not the presents I love. Oh, did I tell you I've got my pantomime this year? We missed the pantomime last year because of COVID, and it's in a new theatre. So was it Robin Hood? I think it's Robin Hood we're going to see this year, which is going to be great. I love that, and it's Christmas Eve we go. So they just the feeling of being in the theatre, and you're going to watch a pantomime, and everybody's excited about Christmas. Just that, I love that energy. See that energy? I could sit in that energy all day long. Excitement and stuff like that. And then when we come out of the pantomime and we come home, we usually have new bedding on the beds and new pyjamas and some hot chocolate. And then see then, if it started to snow, I'd be like, on you go, just use snow. Oh, I love the snow. I love the snow. Saying that there's a couple of times I've not loved it. And it's when you've got no food and you can't get out in your car. And I remember one year that it was right up here to me that the snow was really, really deep. Yeah, Christmas Eve for the pantomime, that's what we're going to do. And it's always funny, like one year we went to the pantomime, it was Scrooge. You know, but it's Scrooge with a Scottish accent. So it's great fun. It's great. It's a good laugh hearing Scrooge being a Scottish Scrooge, and just the things. I mean, and then there was Rapunzel. We went to that one, and then Cinderella. We went to that. That was neat. It was Cinderella, but it was like a different story of Cinderella. It was like weird, so I didn't. I liked it, but it wasn't my favourite. And then this year it's Robin Hood. Men in Tights. Christmas Eve. There you go. That's my Christmas present right there. Do you know what I'll need a pair of the wee glasses. No, the wee glasses people use at the opera. With the men in tights, I'll be like, oh, aha. I'm just watching the acting, of course. That's all I'm doing. Oh, for art, I love that. The feeling of being in a snow globe. I love that. I love it when it's big, big flakes of snow. And I love, see when that happens, I open my blinds and I usually have hot chocolate. But I've got a thing called Bovril. I don't know if it's available in the USA. And it's like it's kind of like gravy, but it's not. It's Bovril and you put it in a cup and you drink it and it's lovely. People usually have it at football games. Bovril. I like a Bovril, so I do. Or, what's that other one? It begins with an O. Ovaltine. Ovaltine's another one. I showed you the Ovaltine hot chocolate before. I'll need to get that again. That was lovely for Christmas. That's the kind of thing it's not like presents for me. It's the feeling of Christmas I love. Oh my goodness, that sounds lovely. See, I like it at night, above row at night. It's good. But I do enjoy hot chocolate as well. And of course my energy drinks in the morning, which I know are bad for me. I'd get into trouble. Do you have Ovaltines? It's like a wheaty kind of drink. And you get the original, but you get it with hot chocolate in it. You get Ovaltine with hot chocolate. Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah, I like looking at all the shops, all the windows all done up as well. I remember that as a child going into the town right into the centre of Glasgow. And we go through a place called George's Square in Glasgow, and they always have Christmas lights up there every year, and they open a wee ice rink there as well, and it's beautiful. It's just lovely walking through there and see a big nativity scenes, and oh, it's just Christmas to me. I've not been there in a few years. Well, I've not been there since I've been divorced, really. So it's a while. But I used to love going there as well. Yeah, see, I need my wee energy drink to kind of get myself up and ready in the morning. I'm at that stage in my life. I'm like, I need an energy drink to get me up. But that's my guilty pleasure, my wee energy drink. No, I don't. I have sugar free. I always have sugar free. I like Red Bull, but I don't like the price of the Red Bull. So I buy Asda or Tesco's own or Farm Foods own make. That's what I buy because it's too expensive for a Red Bull. I'm a broke bitch. You know what I mean? See if I can get their own brand, I'll be getting their own brand. Oh, look, Asda toilet roll that's for me. Andrex, no, I can't afford Andrex toilet roll. Give me the Asda stuff. It's just as good, if not better. In fact, there's this Asda. I'm telling you, this Asda toilet roll, and it smells like strawberries and cream. It's amazing, and it makes your bathroom smell like strawberries and cream. That my bum's happy with that. My bum's happy with the strawberries and cream. Yeah, they're just the same. And anyway, see people go, you shouldn't be drinking it. I know I shouldn't be doing it. There's a lot of stuff I shouldn't be doing, and I do. I'm at the stage I don't care anymore. Leave me, just let me have my bloody energy drink, please. Doctors. Sorry if there's any doctors watching. I've just had bad experiences with doctors. I know he's doing a great job and save people's lives and all that, but the last doctor I went to had me crying my eyes out. And I'm crying like that. Like ugly crying. Really ugly crying. Here, for our over in the States just now, is everybody going crazy buying fuel? Right, we've got some idiots in Scotland, apparently. We've got idiots here that somewhere on the media they said that they were going to be short of fuel. It was the worst thing they ever done. The petrol stations, there's folk queuing miles at the petrol stations. There's pictures of a guy that filled up his car and he had about 10 jerry cans. That's like just like fuel things, filling them up as well. People are going off the people are going crazy. This is why you can't tell them about bloody aliens. Do you know what I mean? If you say, oh, there's a truck not got fuel, people go crazy. Let's go and buy as much fuel as we possibly can. It probably has something to do with Brexit. So look, what did they expect? What did they expect when they decided? See, I'm not wanting to go into politics, but I wanted to stay in the EU. I wanted to stay in the European Union. So, this is what they get. I know, Goldust, they said something like there's a truck with fuel on it and it's missing or something like that. Folk went off their bloody nut. I'm telling you, it's 6:30 this morning when I went out. They were queuing up to go to my petrol station. And of course I'm looking at my tank and thinking, I hope I've got enough petrol. Because they're going to have all the bloody petrol gone. See if I went up there now, it'd be gone. People went off their bloody heads. People went, men. Look, this is it. See if you see stop the media. See if the media says things like that. This is what happens. Did they not learn with the toilet roll incident? Did they not learn anything from the toilet roll incident? People are crazy. But do you know who I feel sorry for, Goldust? Do you know who I feel? People that live hand to mouth. You know, you've not got much money, and you can't bulk buy stuff. You can buy stuff till you get your next bit of money. That's what you can do. And there's wealthy folk going, buy as much toilet roll as we possibly can shove in our car. The poor people are going, what am I going to use? Pot noodle lid. Anyway, so that's it. The air fuel, there's going to be no fuel in Scotland. No fuel. All the garages they're going to, I think they are. I was talking to a wee man this morning. I think they're putting you're only allowed like £30 worth of fuel. But do you know what's going to happen? Do you know what's going to happen? They're going to go to that petrol station, put £30, and then they're going to go to another petrol station and put £30. I'm not daft. That's not going to work. See, I'm thinking that as well. I'm thinking they knew exactly what would happen. They knew there was going to be an absolute panic buy by saying something like that online. Oh, Pooch, I know. I've seen that. Like people, like a nurse. There was one. It was when we were going through COVID that had been looking after people that had COVID, and she went to get her shopping, and the shelves were empty. They need to. I don't look. These people need to just stop the panic buying. We won't run out of fuel if you don't go crazy. But anyway, as I said, it's 6:30 this morning, and my petrol station are already queuing. So God knows how big the queue is now. There'll be no petrol. There'll be no petrol. And I'm actually starting to think, should I go up to swimming every day? Because how long are we going to go without fuel because of these idiots? They shouldn't be allowed to fill their car up and then fill all these cans up. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. I know look at the toilet roll. Folk had toilet roll up to their ceiling. Folk have not needed to buy toilet roll for a year. They bought that much. I was back, but I did have a few extra. I'll put my hand up to that. You see, I used to have a fair bit of toilet roll in my bedroom, but only like a few extra packets. I wasn't going absolutely crazy for the toilet roll. That'll be the next thing. That'll be the next thing to go. Petrol and toilet roll. Who would ever think that would be the thing that people would want to panic buy? I'd think it would be like water, bottles of water or something maybe. People would want to panic buy, but toilet roll? Anyway, people have lost their minds. Yeah, everybody will need to get a bike here. I don't know what I'd be like in a bike. I don't even know if I could go a bike now because of the metal rod in my leg. See, I can't bend. If you imagine your foot right and then there's your leg. Now, can you imagine if you were to tie a stick down there and then through there, how much leverage you would have? You don't have much. That's what's inside my foot. So I can't really bend the foot like that. I can only bend the foot a wee bit. So I don't know how I would be able to ride a bike. Is there still a 3 case? Well, maybe that's good. But people will go to one shop and buy 3 cases, and then they'll go to another shop and buy 3 cases. So, I mean, that's what they'll do. I know they'll do that. Not that I've done it, but that's what they'll do. It's even with the petrol. They'll get £30 worth of petrol at one petrol station, then go to the next and get £30 worth of petrol. And fill up cans. It's ridiculous, is what it is. Ridiculous. See, when I become queen of the world, oh, this will stop. We'll all be rich. We'll all be rich. We'll all be in Bora Bora. That's what we'll be. Bora Bora, swimming with the fish like that. Oh, this is wonderful. Feeling the sunshine. It's like the end of the world. Sometimes I think it feels like the end of the world with these crazy people that are going mental buying fuel and stuff. Is Martingle Pink? Good morning to you. See, my most favourite Christmas present was a BMX I got back in the 80s. That was my favourite, and I loved that bike. And I used to cycle everywhere with that bike. Loved it so much. So I enjoy going a bike. It's just, would I be able to do it? I wouldn't know until I tried. I've not tried. I might be able to go a bike, but I think that would be a lovely wee hobby for me. Get a bike and just go on the bike, and it would save me from walking. It means I wouldn't need to walk anywhere. I could just go a bike. That'd be lovely. Tie the dogs on the bike. Oh, can you imagine it? The dog's taking off me on a bike like that? Help. Now, I've already fell off a motor scooter, a Vespa. I've already fell off of one of the... See, Mum was down there again and I was sober. Fell off the Vespa. I had the Vespa on top of me like that. And one of the neighbours just drove by me like that, looking at me not stopping. By the way, this was an old house, not stopping. I'm lying on the road with a scooter on top of me, and they just drove right by me. They didn't even stop to say, "You okay? Do you need a wee hand or anything?" Just straight on. Just ignore her. Now, if I was to come into the street and there was some poor person lying with a motor scooter on top of her, I'd stop the car and say, "Do you need a wee hand there? Let me help you." No, that was the old house. In the mirror, as I was falling down, I could see my kids concerned and running after me. "Mom!" Like that, and I'm down. Because I couldn't touch the ground with my feet because it was so high. So see, when I stopped, I tried to stop and put my foot down, but the thing was so heavy, it just put me out. Anyway, I've got a habit of that. I hit a line with stuff on top of me. A Vespa then the table. I'm telling you, no matter where I go in the world, things happen to me. All the shenanigans, we call it shenanigans. I'm always in shenanigans following me about wherever I go. Florida, shenanigans. Well, I nearly got banned for the USA. See, if I had jumped that fence in NASA, I probably would have. "Don't come back here, you." And that'd have broke my heart, because you know how much I love NASA. Don't come back. But I just wanted to be somewhere in NASA that normal people aren't allowed. You know what I mean? I get a wee kick out of that. You know, if they were to say, "Come into the vehicle assembly building," where not many people go, I'd have been loving it. I'd have been happy to die. I'd have been like, "Now I can die that I've done that." Now, see the space shuttle, right? That's it. Now I can go. I can go now that I've seen that. I was looking about Kennedy Space Centre for any like screws or bits of wire. See, if I'd have found a screw or a bit of wire, I'd have been in my glory. Because in my mind, I'd have been saying to myself, that fell off the shuttle. Do you know what I mean? That I've got an actual piece of the shuttle. I'd have been happy with it. I'd have made a necklace with it. I'd have had a necklace with a bit of wire on it. See this wire here? This is the wire used in the shuttle. That's how I get my kicks. Listen, I know I would bring even more shenanigans. I keep saying, yes, I would go into space in a heartbeat. That's how Elon Musk's single now, right? And so am I, single now. So I'm trying to get Elon Musk to hook up with me. Do you know what I mean? Because how would he not want all of this, obviously? Do you know what I mean? And then he could build me let me go up in one of his Dragon space crafts like that. Elon, it'd be a great idea. I'd get you 1 million views on YouTube. Beth, I've fancied that. I seen it. I was a wee bit jealous actually. What did I say? Gold dust. What did I say? I forget what I say, you see. I forget what I say. Oh, I would go up to space, absolutely. In a heartbeat, I would be up there. Oh, there's my Minx Lord. I was just talking about you. Yes, I'm single. Yes, I'm single. Yes, it didn't work out. Here, is it on my glasses, this black dot? It's driving me mental. There we are. Yes, Gold Dust, it didn't work out. It didn't work. Oh, Minx Laura, we'll need to do a wee video. I'll show you. Wait till I show Minx Laura. Look, I got my green lights yesterday. And look. Ooh, spooky. And there's my fireplace. Look. Ooh, spooky. And then I've got wee lights over there as well. So there. Spooky. We do the best shop roleplay. I must admit, me and Minx Laura's shop roleplay at Halloween's the best. Yes, that's how I'm saying Elon Musk. Do you know what I mean? I know that Elon Musk's single now. Yes, we need to do our Halloween collab, Minx Laura. We need to do that. Elon Musk, give me a phone. Here, it'd be great for you, Elon Musk. You could have any. We call them dolly birds, you know. Any women that all these beautiful, pretty women. Do you know what I mean? All these models. Elon Musk, you could have any model you want, but really, do you want that, or do you want this wee old Scottish woman right here? I'll tell you. I'm a wee firecracker is what I am, Elon. You know, and then he'd build me a rocket of my own, and I could go up into space. I'd take yous would be coming with me. I'd take yous with me. We'd be. Can you imagine that me taking yous with you out into space, floating about? Ooh, it'd be great fun. I'd love it. Gold, that's what we need to do. We need to get Elon interested. Many wives says he had 6 or something. That could be number 7. That could be number 7. I don't mind signing a prenup. I don't mind that, Elon. If you want me to sign a wee prenup, I'll do it. No bother. Just build me a rocket, eh? Build me a rocket. Go for girl. Good morning to you. I'm going into space. I'm going to be Elon Musk's 7th wife or whatever it is. I'm after him. So if you see him, just tell him that, you know, will he go? No, will he get off with me? That's a good Glasgow saying. Elon, do you fancy getting off with me at the weekend? Just keep your wallet in your Mercedes. Keep your wallet in your Ferrari. Come to the bungalow. I'll show you a good time, Elon. I'll put you into space without putting you in a rocket. Oh, see, this is it, the imagination. It keeps me going. You know what I mean? I'm lucky number 7 here. And listen, I'd be taking yous with me. See, when I say we're going places at the weekend, if I was married to Elon, maybe we would be going to Bora Bora. Who knows? But he's missing out an opportunity if he doesn't hook up with me. Elon, you're missing out. And I follow SpaceX and all that, you know, on Facebook. Yeah, I'm in the gutter now. I wasn't before, but I'm right there now thinking about Elon. I'm right there thinking about here, like serious again right now. I will put my hand up and do this, right? I will do this for the sake of mankind. I have never I don't think they've ever had people in space doing it, have they? Right? And I think you would need to have a lot of restraints, kind of like the Red Room, is it? The Red Room or the Panic Room or whatever, and the 50 Shades. I think you're going to need restraint. Because if you think about it, if there's 2 people and they're going to be bumping uglies, as soon as one bumped, the other one would just bump away. So you'd just be floating about like that, wouldn't you? You would need to be strapped down. Here, Elon, we could do... Look, you don't even need to pay me for that. You don't need to pay me. I'll go up and try that with you, no bother. I'll even buy sexy lingerie if you want. You can film it if you like. I don't care, as long as you take me up there. That's all right. I don't mind. And then I think you would need some kind of pushing device for the person that's... Right, so somebody's got to be restrained, and then there's going to be some... And you'd need some kind of force, wouldn't you, to... Oh, thank you, Laura. I'll have a wee look at it after I come off this live. You would need something, wouldn't you? Because you would just be floating. You would need... I'm putting my hat... I'll volunteer. Right. Oh, Laura, I love you. I think you're awesome. I need to, don't I? We need some kind of pushing... You need some kind of pushing device. A pushing device that starts off slow and then gets a bit faster. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, jeez. You know, and somebody's like tied up. Listen, that sounds like a good Saturday night for me, doesn't it? Elon, look, hit me up. Look, I've got a million ideas here. But they've not said if anybody's ever tried that in space. That'd be my first thing. That and peeing. You know, I'd want to pee and stuff like that. Not on people, like see how they operate the pee. Right? I think it's like a suction cup. I'd want to play with that for a start. See if it's a suction thing, I'd be like, going to go away. Yeah. Are you still in there peeing? Aye. Oh, I'm still peeing. Leave the suction cup alone, Blueberry, for God's sake. I'd be having a ball, I would be. I'd be having a great time with myself. So anyway, see. Go that's right. And I'd want to, because You couldn't, there's no way that you could do it normal because you'd just be floating. As soon as somebody pushed somebody, you just float. There'd be nothing going on there. There'd be somebody would need to be strapped firm, and somebody would need some kind of device on their, the man I'm thinking would need a device on his bottom to push him. That's heaven for me, isn't it? That's heaven for me. See, if that was me up in space and SpaceX doing Elon Musk, we need to talk. See, there's talking that needs to be done. I'll do it for free. Yes, you can video it if you want. I don't care. Imagine that in the hub. Imagine that in the hub. Old lady in space. My mum and dad wouldn't be happy. My dad definitely wouldn't be happy about that. He wouldn't be happy. I'd be over the. I'd be quite literally over the moon. Mandy, good morning to you. Thank you very much. I've got all my wee Halloween stuff up. Can't wait for Halloween because but we never even had a Halloween last year. Really, nobody came round. Yes, you would need magnets or something, eh? You'd need some. Maybe if the lady had magnets. But magnets. But then they would be just. You'd need some kind of pulley device. You'd need a pulley, wouldn't you? I'm thinking 50 Shades of Grey. I'm thinking that room. That would solve a lot of it. That would solve. Yeah, I want to dress up this year as well. I never bothered last year because it was rubbish last year, wasn't it? I like to dress up. Remember a few years ago, and my friends Pam and Rick, they've got a channel called Shoot the Shit, and they did a wee Halloween competition, and I dressed up as an ice cream parlour, but it was an ice cream parlour, and I dressed up, I had a shop like that. And it was like an ice cream shop, and it had bats and all that all over it. And I had my face done like the Sugar Skull. I had my makeup on like that. And I came in fourth, I think, and won $100. I was like, whoa, thank you very much. That was very kind of them. So anyway, I'm going to go and I'm going to read Laura's message because we need to get this Halloween collab on the go. I think I'll do my nails black and orange, black and orange, black and orange. Ooh, spooky, spooky. So I hope you all have a lovely Tuesday, and I'll be back tomorrow. And I'm going to give you all a big kiss now, so pucker up.